everybody, it's Sam. I just wanted to check in and put out a little video post to kind of launch off this video series. I just finished up some morning sessions, had a really great morning. The weather here is beautiful, so beautiful you can see it dripping down my face right now. But no, we put in some good work, and we had a really good morning. And now the horses are just kind of taking a little break, a little rest, and you can see we got a couple of friends back there having some lunch. So while everyone's kind of taking a breather, I figured I would also take a breather and kind of check in with you guys. The videos that we're going to be putting out over the next few weeks, as I mentioned, have to do with mindfulness and self-awareness. And before we kind of get into some of the specific methods that I like to use to obtain mindfulness, I really want to just touch on what exactly that means. What is mindfulness? We kind of throw it around as this term, and everybody's doing it, but really, what is it and what are we doing? So my perception of mindfulness is really that we're achieving a state where we are in control of our thoughts and our feelings and our behaviors, and we're aware of that, okay, if that makes sense. So we're really taking the self-awareness of our own mind. I think in today's society, we have a tendency to do everything super fast. We are living for the next moment, the next moment, the next moment, the next moment. So our thoughts are racing, our bodies are racing, our minds are racing. Everything is just moving so fast. And mindfulness is a way for us to take control of those thoughts and bring ourselves back into the present moment. And I think that's really an important thing that we should all be learning how to do on a regular basis, and not just once a week or even once a day, but I think being able to kind of have these tools in your toolbox to attach them to your everyday life. So multiple times a day, if you find yourself kind of getting completely overwhelmed and wrapped up in what's going to be happening next, then you're going to be able to take these tools and bring yourself back into an awareness and a mindfulness where you're in control and you're recognizing what's going on around you, and you're doing it without judgment. That's really also an important piece of mindfulness, is that we're doing this without judgment. And when we think about judgment, so often we think about putting it on others. I think a lot of us would say, "Oh, I'm not judgmental. I respect people and I respect their decisions, and I don't judge anyone." And that's absolutely wonderful. I think a lot of us really need to stay focused on that, in understanding that everyone is coming from a different place. Their own unique experiences, their own unique physiology, biology, background, history, current life situations, anxieties about the future, all sorts of things that we could never possibly understand from their unique perspective. So, really saying that we're not judgmental of others is really important. But I think the important piece with mindfulness and the non-judgmental piece is that we're also applying it to ourselves. We can be our own hardest critics. And I think everybody watching this right now is shaking your head. Oh, yes, I am so hard on myself. I don't do this right. I messed up that time. I did this wrong. And so in that sense, we're living in the future because we're so fast, but we're also living in the past. We're worried about all of the mistakes that we've made, and we're judging ourselves for decisions and so-called mistakes that we have made that we didn't think were the best. And so bringing that mindfulness into our lives is going to allow us to also separate the judgment from ourselves, to not be so hard on yourself, to appreciate yourself, your body, that does such wonderful things for you, how hard you work at everything you do, and really just cutting yourself slack. You know, being present in the moment, cutting yourself some slack, removing that judgment, and allowing yourself to exist, and just recognizing your thoughts and feelings and surroundings for what they are. So that said, I think I kind of just threw a lot at you, but a couple of good points to really think about. And as I said, we're going to continue these videos over the next few weeks and check back in and have some new tools that you can use to really apply that mindfulness to your life and to be active in your life. Okay, so no more living in the future and living in the past. You know, we're going to learn how to live in the now, today. All right, so I look forward to talking to you guys. And as I said before, I welcome any suggestions that you have, techniques that you may have used or are using in your life currently that you think have been really helpful, so we can share those with everybody. Okay, so I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful.